But let's talk about a potential predicted side for this evening. So this is what I've gone with for tonight. I think we have to go full strength. I think we have to name the side that we think is going to get the best possible result against Rangers. And there's some calls to make. So some people talking about the fact that Altebiende, obviously against Arsenal in the FA Cup, was fantastic. He hasn't really been playing in the Europa. It often has been on Ireland, so I think that will be the case tonight. Our back three, I think Maguire, De Ligt, Martinez is our best back three. You've got to then play them. I think Ahmed's doing really well in that right wing-back role. And I think he then can progress into that dual 10 role. So I'm very happy for him to start tonight. I think Diego Dallo will come back onto that left-hand side. We could see Mazraoui ahead of one of those two as well. The midfield, I expect to be Ugarte and Maina. Don't think we're going to change much there. Eriksson was very good recently when he came off the bench, but I think that's kind of his role. He doesn't really have the legs to go 70, 80 minutes, but if he comes on when the opposition's a bit more tired, he can pick some brilliant passes. And I think we actually need to use him a bit more off the bench, to be honest. He's the best passer of the ball in the team, after him and Bruno probably. But I think Eriksson's just got that final cutout ball that is brilliant. So I think if you can bring in Eriksson later on in the game, I think that's a big help. Then I think you'll see Garnacho and Bruno in that kind of dual 10 roles. We have seen Garnacho start quite a bit. Maybe he might not start given the fact it's on the way up and until he leaves. I think I'll keep playing him. And then the big sort of toss-up really is Xerxes versus Højlund. Now, Højlund's been pretty poor recently, in all honesty, and Xerxes, especially against Arsenal and against Southampton, changed the game. We then had a bit of a disaster against Brighton, so that kind of then leaves you wondering, well, what's the best person to go with, and where do we go with? But I think I'll go with Xerxes. My biggest problem at the moment, I think you look at the side and you're wondering where the goal's coming, and the fact that the goals coming are looking like Ahmed, for example, as our leading goal scorer, recent and Bruno Fernandes is kind of the problem, isn't it? You're not looking at a man up front, who's got the numbers like Djokovic has at Sporting, where Ruben had, and we're not seeing Garnacho put in the numbers that we're expecting him to see, and that's the thing, moving forward, the top three and your wing backs, that's where our goals need to come from. We also want to see more goals from set pieces. I'd like to see Maguire scoring more goals, De Ligt scoring more goals. So we've got to find more ways of tweaking the side to get more goals going, and then obviously needs to concede a lot less. Can't be conceding 3 and 4 goals like we have been recently, where we just concede every single game. Southampton we concede and they have to come back. Brighton we concede really, really poorly. We haven't kept a clean sheet in 2025, and it's the 23rd of January. We've got 2 more games left, I think, or maybe 3. No, I think 2. Might have been the midweek game against next week. So I think we've got 3 more games in January. Let's see if we can keep 3 clean sheets. But at this stage, not looking very likely. So that's kind of where I'm thinking where the team's going to look like. We'll obviously, have a bit of a reaction when the team does come out a bit later. So, just wait to, please be monitoring the channel because we'll have the team out as soon as it is announced. But what would you change? Where would you potentially tweak? And who are your sort of preferred players in different positions, the likes of that? Let me know down in the comments below. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.